So now that we've completed our Google Lit trip for Chapter 6, Hope and Hunger, we're going to move on to Chapter 7, which we can see ahead on the pin when Marielle is left behind. So let's move to that location as everybody's moving forward, and we're going to follow our path. And here we go where Marielle is. If we look at our box, we have a video here that actually is going to talk to you about how papyrus boats are still built and the fact that they're actually much the same way as they were done in the story, and it's been done for a long time. This video will be linked after this in our playlist. It is a bit of a long video, so it's like 13 minutes. So if you want to watch it or part of it, go for it. But at the same time, just keep in mind your time. But I can show you how this was actually done. So going back to our story, we have 3 questions here about Naya. Number 1, what is wrong with Akir, Naya's little sister, and what is the choice facing the family? Consider what's going on in their life and what's happening and what are all the considerations that they need to go through. Number 2, explain how water dictates Naya's life. Think of both her daily chores, think of how it dictates where they live, how they move, and all types of things, and even how they interact with other groups. And number 3, do you think Naya and Salva would have been friends if they knew each other in the same time period? Why or why not? So all those are considering what Naya is about, and then we're going to move back to the story to talk about Salva and his journey. At this point, Salva and Marielle are friends, so we want to consider what do they have in common, and what does this do for them? As we look at the whole group and what's going on with them, what elements are working against the group's survival? This is not an easy place for them, so you really want to think about what is fighting against them. You even might want to consider what are they doing to help themselves. And finally, number 6. This one's definitely opinion. Based on where we are, where we know these 2 folks, would you rather choose to be Naya or Salva? Which one of them would you want to be and why? Keeping in mind that they both have their own difficult situations to consider. Now, if you want to go ahead and watch this other video, you're more than welcome to next in the playlist. But to get credit for this portion and for the extra credit, make sure to put your answers or thoughts in the Google document. And then we'll check back for Chapter 7.